Okay, this problem actually required, doing it initially required no thinking at all, because if you're not thinking, you're not going to see errors, but I do want to go through it carefully. And one thing I want to point out is, this over here, rather straightforward that, and the next thing I get is also rather straightforward. I get, an integral, and this would just be cosine squared x dx. And this is where the problem came in. I got sloppy, and the original problem set done by black pen, red pen also got sloppy here. And I'm going to say the square root of the cosine is really not it's squared. It's really not cosine. It's the absolute value. So I get a little sloppy on it. And I really should write down plus or minus for that. But I did go on and correct my notes, and I said, oh, that's conditionally true. And then, I thought to myself, if I were really to do that realistically, I got to figure out a way to integrate the absolute value of that. And that would kind of depend, all right, on where the cosine is. Is it a positive number or a negative number? But anyway, this is what black pen, red pen got. And certainly if you're sloppy about it, you'll get the same thing. It's conditionally true, by the way. But then I asked Sage about it, and Sage gave me, this answer over here. All right, gave me that answer, square root of 2 sine x. And that's a problem, because it's not true. All right, it's not true. So then what I did, I went to Wolfram. I hate to give it a plug, by the way, but Wolfram returns the correct answer, by the way. All right, returns the correct one. All right, now someone says, what answer did it return? It returned, I can't really remember offhand, by the way, but it returned the correct answer, by the way. But if you were to write this down, by the way, just the correct answer would actually be, there's a condition over here, is the cosine of x greater than 0? If that were the case, by the way, the correct answer would be this over here. And if the cosine of x were less than 0, this would be the correct answer. Now, again, I really think it's quite slick what Sage does, and it's something that I'm going to say requires some thought. I have no idea what I'm sorry, Wolfram, I should have said. I have no idea what Wolfram's doing, but Wolfram's quite snappy at its ability to see subtleties that we may not be able to see ourselves, by the way. And this is the subtlety over here. And again, I maybe got tired, 68th problem, and I just kind of blew through it, didn't give it much thought. But the thing about machines, they're not getting tired when they're thinking about things. You're actually just working at things very diligently, by the way, as a machine would, and it comes up with a more thoughtful answer if the machines are properly coded, by the way. And again, I do like what Wolfram did. So I'm going to recommend a couple different things for you. Don't rely on one software package, but I will say if there's one software package you should probably be trying to look at is Sage. You should also think about going to the community of Sage users by going to the Sage website and talking about, why does it get this one wrong? And there are people that are working on code, and they want to improve the code too, by the way. Do they have all the time in the world to do it? No. But they'll certainly, if you point out errors, they do make corrections, by the way. And it's important to go there to the community, become a participant, particularly if you want to enter that community, get a name for yourself. All right, thank you.